Move quick.
What's up, world? Talk of the year. We here. We back.
Here.
Mm-hmm.
We back. On the tack.
Lot going on. Before we get going, we appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe. We got a lot going on for them tonight. Don't be rude.
Oh, yeah. We got one team that's doing big things. Big things and big things. And they making a change. R.I.P. Michael Jackson, they making a change. And they say, hey, we're going one way or the other way.
Who doing big things? Jaguars?
Man, you got wait and see. Ali and Joe Frazier, that's a fight everybody want to see. Also, we're gonna touch on something we ain't touched on never. We never touched on this, so we gonna touch on that too as well.
Yeah,
most
sir.
definitely.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
We like to dive in.
Waste no time.
Strap on your seatbelts. Yeah. So, Chuck, let us know how you feel about the Miami Dolphins and what they doing. They've totally decapacitated their whole best players, everybody.
Man, it's a tough one because y'all know, me and my brother, we both Dolphins fans, but at the end of the day, it comes down to how I feel. You owe it to the fans to put a competitive product out there on the field. So,
that's right.
Yeah, so you got, right now we're in a mode in Miami is like maybe next year we rebuilding. So the Dolphins kind of in a position where they see themselves as, they're not really sorry enough to get like a top 5 pick, and he wasn't really good enough, to get to the playoffs. So I think that's what they're doing this year. They got rid of Waddle, got rid of safety, Tyreek, let Tua go. They did sign the best quarterback in free agency, and they still got one of the top running backs in the league. You know what I'm saying? So there's a possibility they could be competitive. They did stockpile some draft picks there, and Root, I'll let you go into depth on the picks, but I just want to know from the Dolphins management what exactly the plan is, because right now I just feel like I said earlier, you in the worst place you can be in sports. You're not really bad enough to rebuild because you don't really have those top 5 picks. That way that top in the draft, that pick 1 through 5, that way you can get a life-changing player. So now you're in a position where you got to draft very well, with the picks that you have. You can't afford to have no misses. You know what I'm saying? Because we really ain't go out there and get no top-notch free agents as well. So not good enough to win, not bad enough to rebuild. Let Waddle go to the Broncos. So we'll see if that come back to bite us here in the future. But how you feel, Root?
Oh, yeah, they doing what's right.
Okay.
Sometimes you got to make a move.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you got to make a move. And, you kind of touched on it, too, in regards of them not being sorry enough to get the elite players. And let's be honest, every time you draft a top 5 or top 10, doesn't mean that player's going to be elite. It means you in position if you pick one of the top players out of that. The best player could be second round or 20th or 25. So it's better. You're better in the pick. So I think what the management said this time, cleaning house, we changing everything. And we're going to, try to draft our better players. I thought that what they did was good. I would have liked, when you got a good player on the team, you want them to stay. So I would have liked if they kept Waddle for the fact that Waddle was positive.
Yeah.
And Hill, when they was sorry or when they was losing, Hill talking too much and whining. You the leader of the team, so if you whining, everybody whining. So,
Correct.
And that's nothing against Hill talent, but he started to be a big baby.
Yeah.
They was losing. Like, it's plenty receivers on sorry teams, and they wasn't to that extent. But well, hey Chen, guess what? We got him at a good deal. He was signed. Mozart was starting the year before last, and who knows? H.N. probably should have been started. So we got him at a good deal. It's not like we overpaying. It's not like, we could give him opportunity to see and earn a big contract, and he could, he probably saying, well, they did Hill good, they did Waddle good, they did Tua good, so he know if he do good that they're gonna go ahead and reward him with a good contract.
Yeah.
They're in a bad spot right now because they're not good enough. If they continue doing what they've been doing, if they keep Waddle, that's more money. So what they're trying to do is just clean the slate, create opportunity. It's not hard, it's not easy, but somebody got to do it.
Oh yeah, I 100% agree. Like you said, they got a lot of picks in this draft. They got 2 in the first round. What else they got? They got 1 in the second round and 4 third round. So they got the picks, you know what I'm saying? Or they can what I would do if I was the Dolphins, I would try to trade a little bit out of this draft. I don't think this draft is that deep to especially for quarterbacks or receivers or anything like that. Any top-notch players. I think next year is the big draft as far as quarterbacks and other skills players in 2027. So if they could, I would try to get some more picks, you know what I'm saying, and trade out and get a couple first-round picks next year. You know what I'm saying? Because it's obvious we might not make a playoff run this year, but still try to stockpile some picks for next year as well, because I think that's going to be the draft. And at the end of the day, Dolphins just owe the fans a plan. You might not owe them a competitive team, like I said earlier, but at least if you show them an identity and a plan of what they're looking for and what we're trying to accomplish, you know what I'm saying, on the field, you know what I'm saying, and then it's something the teams, the fans, you know what I'm saying, get behind and support, So Troy Aikman there, and they got a lot of good, they got some general managers and some good players. Let's see where it go, Rue.
Oh yeah, they doing what's right without a doubt, because even if they sorry again, hopefully they sorry than last year.
Hopefully they sorry last year, get a better draft pick than number 11.
And you don't have to get the skill player. You can get a good center. You can get a good kicker. Get what you can get. I mean, every year in the draft, there's some good players. So it might not be a quarterback. It might not be a receiver. It might be a punter. But get you something good. Get you something good, because you already got an opportunity to get something good. Yeah. So get you something good out of those draft picks. And we already know you rebuilding because you got rid of all your best players. Even before this year, Ramsey, I mean, on and on. They was cleaning last year. That's probably why the general manager got fired before the coach, because he was doing it, but he was halfway doing it. He should have did this last year. He was already tanking without tanking. I'm like, why you getting rid of your best cornerback?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, man. I think they got a lot of confidence in player development and player identification, like in the draft, scouting and stuff. That's what it seemed like when stockpiling the draft picks. So hopefully they stick with that. Maybe they're gonna, like Kansas City Chiefs can draft good, so maybe the Dolphins trying to go that route as well. You know what I'm saying? Draft and develop. So let's see.
Most definitely. So man, we got this other topic that's been big up there. They got
there's something going on now. I heard between 2 wonderful ladies in the world of sports.
Yeah, Caitlin Clark and Reese. They say Clark, she didn't want to shake the woman's hand. She don't want to be her friend.
What's
your notion?
My notion, I just feel like it's much to do about nothing, man. This is this even a real issue? I mean, I just feel like that this is something that's been going on since Iowa and LSU when they was in college, you know what I'm saying? And the build up, and that helped, actually that rivalry helped build up the women's college game, and it took off, and it's still, in the women's college game, in my opinion, still better than the men's college game to this day. So I think it's a lot of noise to do about nothing. I think the rivalry is great for the WNBA. I think I like it's much to do about nothing, but if you can get people to feed into it and you can sell that narrative and it works and it gets the ratings, hey man, I'm all for it. But I just think if we trying to look into it and thinking like they need to be friends and there's something there, I think it's much to do about nothing. I think it's part of the build up, it's part of the storytelling. You know what I'm saying? And I think let them let it play it out, man. It's great marketing. What you say, Joe?
Oh yeah, for sure, for shiggity, for sheezy.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing. It's nothing. Even at college, when they questioned Caitlin Clark about that, you can't see me. She
Yeah.
said, "Hey, I do it to people, so I can't fault." And it was against what all her fans was saying. They was
Yeah.
for it. They were like, "Oh, nah, you doing this and this." So it's competitive. Especially in men's sport, they do worse. So, they two of the best athletes. They gonna come with some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Especially if you show out, people used to do that peace sign on the hill.
Yeah.
When he was with the Chiefs, he throw that piece, that deuce, he chucked the deuce. And they started doing the hill. You know what hill say? Man, I do it.
Yeah.
And then people did it to Shador. They started throwing up the watch. Throw up the watch on Shador.
You're 100% correct, man. You're 100% correct. Say that. It ain't personal. It ain't disrespect. It ain't bad for the game. It's competition. So talk that talk.
Yeah, man. So it's just for people just hyping up stuff. They don't have no real animosity. Then also when they interview each other, neither one of them say anything because they already know.
Yeah.
They both got their own brand, they market, they both trying to do what they can for their team. They both trying to win, but it's nothing.
Yes, sir. I think they both great for the game in their own way. You know what I'm saying? Angel Reese bringing a different style of the game with the rebounding and doing the hard work. You know what I'm saying? And Caitlin Clark more flashy out there, but Angel Reese she bringing a lot of different stuff on the outside of the WNBA game. You know what I'm saying? So, man, much power to those women. They doing great things for basketball.
For sure. But yeah, let us know your thoughts. If you like, if you agree. If you like, give a comment. If you disagree, give a comment. Make sure you share it to other people. And that's how, we get it to the folks that need it. And make sure you like so you'll get more content, more fresh content like this. You see.
Yeah. Let's go back and forth in them comments. Let us know what y'all think about them Dolphins, what they doing, man. What the Dolphins doing. You think they're doing the right thing? And Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, how y'all feel about that? Let us know.
Talk of the year. Miami, it could be highly up or highly down. But either way, they already down. Now, how that sound?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
As you were.
Yeah,
Talk of
as
the
you
year.
were.
Okay,
Peace, y'all.
Yes, sir.